So hello to everyone all over again. Hello, you mother. Just wanted to bring you guys something new again. Today we are here in Deadside. Um, I've been playing this game for a while. Actually, I have a few hundred hours. I didn't fucking check how long. I'm not gonna pull that up right now, but I've been playing this for roughly 8, almost 9 months, I think. Um, It's a very nice game. It's a PvPvE game. It is not quite a battle royale, though it used to feel that way early on.
Ну что, здорово,
It is
бандит.
more of a survival shooter. I wouldn't say crafting. I mean, you can craft some stuff, but I wouldn't say crafting is one of the big um, what's what I'm looking for. One of the big attractions to this game. It is more of a byproduct, and the crafting can help you with, like, say, uh, you can make an improvised backpack for like some of the early stuff. I have a better one that I just bought from one of the vendors here because I have plenty of money accumulated because I've been playing this for so long. Um, However, there was a wipe, but I made that money back pretty easily. You can make different kinds of medicinal stuff. You can make different devices, different kinds of flashlights, walkie-talkies, electronic locks for whenever you build a base. You can build radio detonators for an IED. Um, Different kinds of materials for crafting for building bases, and also this kinds of stuff that you can use for building bases. The bases themselves. I wish I could show you the base that I had, but as I explained in my last video, I had some fucking issue when installing my upgrades to my PC, and my hard drive got bricked. I'm not sure if I installed something improperly. However, I was noticing that there were issues ongoing, um, or rather, there were issues that were starting to happen and were ongoing. So I had dropped $1,000, a little over $1,000, on some emergency upgrades to help prevent that from happening. And I was going to try and diagnose the issue, um, add some extra parts so that I don't have to worry about like that one storage drive getting bricked. And as luck would have it, as I was installing the parts, at some point it just bricked. But I did notice that there were issues that were starting to arise with it. So I don't know what happened. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe it was just coincidence. Maybe I did something wrong. Um, I mean, all of my most important stuff is already re-downloaded anyway because it all had its own saves elsewhere. It's all saved to a cloud on whatever app I'm using, um, for the most part anyway. I mean, I lost a couple of apps that were downloaded onto my PC from where I bought it from because this was a partial pre-build, and then I've upgraded since then on my own. Um, Give me a second. It'll come to me. Don't worry. Look at that fucking sun. It's so bright. But yeah, I the only real thing that I lost was my VR video that was gonna get out to you guys, which I thought was like a really good performance. Um, and I was playing Hellsplit Arena, similar to like the concept of like Blade and Sorcery. Only this one is a solely a battle royale, against NPCs. But the like it says, it's an arena, Hellsplit Arena, and it kind of takes on some like Dark Souls esque sort of vibes, where it's kind of like a very dark fantasy type of scenario where you fight like undead, you fight skeletons, you fight some humans, but I haven't fought any or hadn't fought any humans for a while. And it goes by rounds, levels, and chapters. And I think I was on the second chapter, round like 11, I think. But I don't think that's saved to any cloud anywhere, so I'm pretty sure I lost all my progress. So I'll be starting again from scratch. And what I'll probably do this time is I'll probably just record myself playing from the get go. However, as I said in the last video, I will be recording videos with my crew more consistently now, because we have kind of come to a bit of an agreement where there will be three of us recording. Obviously, it'll still be, my show basically. I'll still be running everything. I'll still be giving final approvals on everything. But we'll be working on producing these videos together, working on recording, because we'll be setting up my office to where it's a shared office with those two guys. And I'm actually pretty excited because it's gonna be pretty fucking nice to have some extra help. And if I were to trust anyone else to record alongside me, it'd be those two. So I think it'll work out pretty nicely. But yeah, it's still a little bit of a ways away, because I'm gonna have to drop several hundreds of dollars, probably a couple thousand, honestly, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I have to buy. I'm building a PC for my nephew, for Marcel. For those of you that follow along the channel, I'm building a PC for Marcel, and he's gonna be one of the people that will be working here alongside me. He won't be taking that PC home though, because technically it will still belong to me, but it'll be his workstation that he'll be using here, well, at work, because this will actually gradually become a more of a consistent thing. Ideally, we will be making some money from this, some supplemental income, especially more so for me, where I plan to make this more of a career long term. Not just this, but all my other projects. In case you guys don't follow along on my other stuff, I also do music. There are other ideas that I have planned, but that just haven't come to fruition yet. Mainly just because the setup isn't ready and the time isn't right. So I'll be doing like podcasts. I'll be doing like reviews, I guess, more or less. Obviously, I'll still be doing my gameplay videos, and I'll be doing music. I'll release some of my music here, but it will mostly go on my other channel. And maybe we'll be doing some live action stuff. I haven't fully decided if I want to do that yet, and also what kinds of concepts we'll be going with, because we're still trying to decide on ideas for live action concepts, basically. So that'll still take a little bit of time, but we'll be discussing that amongst ourselves. But for sure, for now, we have the ideas of doing different kinds of podcasts. We'll be doing a music podcast. We'll probably be doing a tech podcast, where we just kind of go over different devices that we have come across, that I will be buying, of course, so I'll be investing more money into that as well. And we'll be kind of checking them out. It'll be stuff that is both cool yet practical. Stuff that is maybe a little underrated or maybe a little obscure, like you wouldn't normally find it. You wouldn't normally think to use that kind of stuff. But I'll be getting those. We'll be testing them out on that podcast. We'll be making separate videos for some of that stuff. Maybe working with some sponsors, some companies, stuff like that. And just working together on that kind of stuff. Obviously music, of course, because music plays a big role in the three of our lives. They have both gone to more concerts than I definitely have, but we're all pretty musically inclined and have very similar tastes in music. So we'll be just going over our music tastes, bands that we like, bands that we have liked, that we kind of outgrown, our taste in music, like I said, and any upcoming releases that we may be looking forward to, different changes in bands, and just general thing about the music industry, which will probably be my forte a bit more, because that's a big part of what I do. But that'll be one of the things that we do. That'll be one of the podcasts, and maybe we'll do a general podcast where we just go over different topics and kind of factor in ideas and concepts from some of our other podcasts. But that's still a little ways away, like I said. Looks like I made a friend. I actually try to play this game mostly whenever I'm alone, or at least will be left alone, because I want to make sure I don't get bothered. Apologies if you hear my my audio kind of change. I have my fucking voice changer toggling because I forgot I have a key binded, so it's kind of fucking around. But yeah, like I was saying, I usually try to do this whenever I'm left alone, so that I don't. It's very nice to make friends as well. In a game like this, where it's like a hardcore fucking shooter. I guess technically that would be the best way to describe it. This is a hardcore shooter with survival aspects. And there is more coming too. This is a very independent game, which this is primarily the reason that I got my PC in the first place. I wanted to get games that were more indie, maybe were lesser known, or weren't the mainstream AAA titles that everyone else is familiar with. All right, I think it's time for me to head out and head to a mission. Now to make sure that he's not following me, just in case. No, doesn't look like it. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got really sidetracked with this guy. He seems cool though. Hopefully he stays cool. But yeah, I guess my quote unquote title and role in the server is to be the unofficial den mother. Usually I end up giving advice and helping out some people. Which thankfully this is one of the more chill servers. I'm gonna try not to disclose that though, because I don't want to fucking invite people to ruin that. But yeah, really, everyone gets along in the server for the most part. That doesn't mean that PvP is discouraged. There is absolutely PvP, but it's usually more of a consensual PvP, or in the more funny sense, it's usually whenever people jump scare each other and don't fucking realize that it's another player, and then shoot each other in the fucking face. As that's happened to me a few times as well, because I got absolutely fucked a couple times whenever I was going around corners and I was trying to make people or let people know that that I was a player, that I wasn't a bot, because there are bots in here that are very resemblant of what us players look like, and to the untrained eye, it can be kind of hard to tell, because some of these bots move in weird ways that make you kind of question if it is a player or not. And unless you've been playing for a while, or unless you really observe them carefully and see what weapons they're using and how they're moving or how they're dressed, they would look just like a regular player to you. Not to mention, if you're using a walkie-talkie, like what you guys saw me show earlier, with that walkie-talkie, it'll actually alert you to whenever bots are nearby. And it only works for bots. It doesn't work for players. But this is very much a pretty wide open game. Like, let me show you. So all of this here is what's currently available. All of this here is what will be coming later. And this here too, of course. Though I'm not sure what their plan is for vehicles. I read along in the patch notes as often as I can, just so I can see what the current status is, what they're planning. And of course I'm patient, because I know they're a small studio and they're actually finally getting some extra help. So hopefully that'll help them to be able to push content out a little bit more consistently, more frequently. But either way, I still would prefer them just to take their time anyway and put out the best version of the content possible, so that they don't just kind of like half-ass anything or rush anything. Because this game is actually really nice. From all the time that I've spent into it. Like, I mostly stick up here to the north now anyway. I don't usually go down here to the south, which is, this southern part is a new area, and I haven't gone down there too much except for a couple missions. And as I was explaining to the guy, I have occasionally been hired, quote unquote hired, in game to help some people out, or to more or less carry them around into different places, because obviously I am fully kitted out. I have body armor, I have an actual helmet. It's not a bulletproof helmet, because that's not exactly what it's called, but it will reduce the amount of damage so that most regular weapons will not take you out with a headshot. However, with any of the higher powered rifles, like I was showing the guy earlier, I showed him my Dragunov. That one and the Barrett would both still take you out, and probably the Mosin as well. But yeah, those will still take you out with a shot to the head. But otherwise, I'm pretty well kitted out. I lost my backpack last time before my PC went down. It was one of the last things that happened to me. where I was out in the bunker, which I'll show that if I'm able to, I'll show that to you in this video. But if I'm not able to, I'll just show you guys that in another video, because I will be coming back to this game because I do enjoy this game a lot and I've been meaning to make content in it, but I always get sidetracked with one thing or another. You know, I'm trying to be busy with like 10 different things at the same time. But yeah, I lost my backpack because I got killed in the bunker by a bot. Mainly because I was trying to fucking... What was I doing? I think I was reloading, had to switch some fucking shit around in my weapons and my inventory. Put on some healing items. And, oh, fuck! Where the hell did that come from? Oh, right there. Like I said, these bots are smart. Ooh. I usually loot the bodies as well as quickly as possible because sometimes they have some useful stuff on them, which this guy doesn't. And in the worst case, oh my god, what the fuck? It almost killed me. Holy shit. See, that's the thing about this game. You have to really be careful because these guys will fuck you up very, 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 very quickly. So I pop some painkillers because painkillers heal quickly, but they do dehydrate you, which is the downside to them. But I pop 2 of those just so I can heal quickly, and then now I put on a bandage, which will heal me a little slower rather. But it'll heal me for more total health. This is a hard mission, so I usually solo, well, basically everything. I'm mostly a solo player unless I get hired to do something or someone asks me for help, which, you know, like I said, I'm my role in this server, I guess, is more or less the unofficial den mother, so I stick to myself otherwise, which is why I usually prefer to play this on my own. Fuck me. There we go. The recoil is pretty realistic, as you've seen. Holy fucking shit. I gotta back up. Oh my god! And if you die, you do lose your shit. So, I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, no, no, no! It's right fucking above me. I'm about to lose fucking grip on my fucking mouse. Oh, 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 oh! That was a mask. Actually, right now I really want to play this a bit more than normal because there's a Halloween update going on right now where you can get like different masks. You can get different unique skins for weapons, which I believe the skins are only for this event. So once this update is over, then you can no longer get those skins for the weapons. So I would like to ideally get all of them or as many of them as I possibly can. And that's what I'm currently working on, because as you can see here, I'm already using one skinned weapon, but this isn't from the Halloween update. This is from one of the regular skins that you can find. Not purchase or anything, you have to find these. But you can find them most easily in the bunker, which is actually on that hill over there. Which I'm not going to go over there right now, because like I said, I need to do this first. And not only that, but I don't have a key, which you need a key to be able to get any of the items in there. This guy's a mask though. Mask. Yeah, fuck it. Let me take this drink, which means I'm gonna be out of fluids, but that should be okay. Oh shit, there's one fucking corner. Oh, that's not. That's kind of creepy, actually. Headshot. I'm gonna get that jack-o'-lantern one though. I really want that one. Which obviously, I'm pretty sure these don't provide any sort of protection. It's more so just for show, but I would like to collect some if I can. I just have to fucking reorganize my inventory. Or, not my inventory, my storage. I mean, my inventory too, but mostly my storage. Got him. Also, because of the backpack that I'm using, I am only carrying one weapon. One long rifle. Whereas normally I would be carrying two and my sidearm. And this is also fairly realistic in the sense that the bots will actually not recognize you if you're hidden behind like shrubs. Fuck. Minus in this case where I fucking moved and he saw me. Where was he? Oh. Damn, Gina. That was fucking close. Want to make sure I don't get flanked because there's another like small little outpost on that side. Oh, where was that? Got him. If I had to like compare this to other games, I'd say this is like somewhere between like Escape from Tarkov mixed with like Rust, maybe. Obviously a more simplified version of the two, but it's somewhere in that vein. The actual developers of this game are Russian as well, but there's a lot of potential here and a lot of improvements that have been made over time, not to mention the sort of realism of the shooting, the ballistics, trajectory. Really everything about shooting is pretty realistic, where you have to really take into account the bullet drop and take into account what kind of weapon you're using. Oh, this guy not have a mask? I thought he had a mask. Or was it not this one? No, not that one. Where's the one that I killed? Did his body roll down? Also, if I die, I lose all my shit. And unless I fucking get it. Where the hell did this guy go? That guy was wearing a fucking jack-o'-lantern mask and I really want it. Here it is. Hells yeah. Fucking pumpkin head. I need to get rid of something though. Wait, no I don't. Put that there, put this here, there we go. I'm not gonna put that on right now though, because I don't think that provides any sort of fucking head protection based on how easy it was for me to take that guy down in one hit. Whereas like my helmet would definitely provide some head protection. Ooh. Saw that. I am using an LMG. This is an RPK that I'm using. However, I am using it in semi-auto just because I want to try and conserve ammo. Granted, I don't really need to because as you can tell in the bottom right corner, I have like almost 600 rounds. But it's kind of hard to control if I try to shoot in full auto, even in burst. So rather than risk shooting a shit ton of bullets and missing like 80% of them, I'd rather shoot in semi-auto and hit like 60% of them. Oh fuck! As you can tell already, I'm fucking only semi-autoing it, and it kicks like a motherfucker. Which also, depending on what kind of gun you use, they'll kick in different ways. Because like some, for example, some very, well, basically every gun in here is very, very, very well known throughout every shooter. And in the real world, of course. And in here, some of them are actually built with built-in foregrips, like the AUG and the Grom. Oh, is this a Halloween skin? Fuck yeah, it is. I mean, granted, I don't use shotties, or at least, what is that, a double barrel? Oh, it's a 590. Never mind. Okay. It's the Mossberg. I didn't expect to find these in here. Figured I'd have to find these in the fucking bunker as well. Oh, fuck. Another fucking mask. I mean, maybe I will just have to start using this in semi-auto so I can burn through some ammo. Because I've had to use that, or not semi-auto, full auto. Because I did have to do that with one of my other rifles back in the day because I was holding 1,000 rounds of ammo. Which is overkill. Even in this game. You don't need to hoard that much ammo. You can easily buy it from a vendor. Unless you're broke. Which I'm definitely not. I'll see if I can keep in some of what I looked at whenever I was in the vendor, because I have over 3 million. Holy fucking hell! It's also very much one of those games where you have to really listen. Oh fuck! Got him. This is a very tactical game as well. For a squad, you can party up with, I believe, 6 people total. It's been a while since I fucking partied up with anyone, so I kind of forgot. Damn it, another one of these? Fuck! I want these. I'm gonna continue to stack these so I can hopefully try and clear up some space gradually. I'm not gonna play for too terribly long, at least not for this, because I would also like to record some new roll tonight before I go to sleep. And it's only one, so I mean, I still have some time. I just have to make sure I restrict myself to how long these videos are gonna be. Oh fuck, another one? Shit, which one do I want? And another mask too. What is least useful here? Actually, let me do this. I need to eat right now before I move any further. But yeah, this game is pretty fun. I mean, if you grind it non-stop like a lot of people do, you'll get bored of it pretty fucking quickly because obviously it's still newer. There is a fair amount of content added, but there still needs to be more. Obviously, but for what it is, it's still pretty enjoyable, honestly. Where does this go? Does this go on the helmet or does this go on the mask? Probably the helmet, I assume, right? Oh, let me try this. Yep, that's where it goes. Unfortunately, the backpack that I have is not the one that I should be using. I'm supposed to be using a stalker backpack, which has 15 slots and allows you to carry 2 rifles, 2 long guns. Minus the fucking sniper rifles, the actual full-length sniper rifles. Those you can't carry in backpacks because they're too damn long. Man, I should have brought a fucking a vest, an armored vest. Because this is a bulletproof vest, but there's an armored vest, a tactical armored vest I think it's called, where it has at least 4 slots and it still provides pretty close to the same amount of armor to this. But I don't have one. I would need to buy one. Damn it. Do I want this? Ah, fuck it. I'll find it somewhere else. Ooh, okay. Where the fuck? I got winged. Oh. That's why I said sometimes you can't tell the players because they'll fucking jump around like randomly. I'm gonna get some high ground for a quick second. Need a peek. Oh, and I do play Tarkov as well, but I haven't played it in quite a fucking while. Mainly because, while it's good for a battle royale, I don't want to play that much of a battle royale. Like, I enjoy playing battle royales every so often, but there are people that have been playing that shit for fucking ages, and they'll destroy you. Which is a good fucking draw to it, but it's like a good draw for the hardcore players. For me, I wanted something maybe like open world or like story-esque. Because obviously there's like the Escape from Tarkov raid short series that they did, which was fucking great. I loved that one. And I even saw some people react to it, which is also pretty great. 762 by 25. No, I don't need that. Nothing there. Spare parts? Nope, I don't need those. I just got my handgun out for close range, especially if there's someone in the corner. Because obviously, with a rifle, this game works where if you see, if I look at the wall, my gun goes up. Because otherwise you're gonna bump the gun against the wall. This is only a hard mission, so there shouldn't be that many people here. But if I can find another stalker backpack, that would be great. I was gonna buy one last time I was on, but the vendor wasn't the appropriate one. The vendor, there's a special vendor that sells high tier shit, like fucking great weapons, armor, helmets, and backpacks. However, they cost an arm and a leg. At least if you're a new player. They cost 225,000. Oh, damn, that's another one. Fuck! Which one do I want? I think I want this one, actually. Oh! Still gonna clear out one more fucking building. At least one more building. That was close. Is that an AK? Oh, that's a sexy AK! Damn it, I need a stalker backpack. I mean, I'll be able to come back and loot these guys later. So if I can get like a stalker backpack from the loot drop after this, because once you complete the mission that you do, there is a cache that opens up where you can loot it for anything that you get, anything that you may get from it. Which the higher tier the mission, the better shit that you get from the cache at the end. Oh, was that this one? No, okay, good. However, you are on a time basis because these... Oh, that was it? Really? I guess so. Weird. Where's the cache? Over there. You are limited on a time basis because if you don't complete it within a certain amount of time, the mission will basically auto fail. And the only thing you'll be able to loot will just be the dead bodies of the corpses or of the people that you killed. Alright, well, nothing overly great. I can take that. Oh, I don't have enough space for this? I do not. I almost do. me see the money at least. Oh, fuck. Why couldn't I have a fucking stalker backpack? God damn it. I'll take that. That that med X rather, would be pretty fucking good. I do need this ammo. Oh, let me answer his question. I'm gonna put an ACOG. I'm just gonna take that ACOG with me. Yeah, fuck it. This will do, I guess, for now. Oh, that convoy's at the bottom of the fucking hill. I mean, I could... I don't have any cover from up here, though. Yeah, as you can tell from that sound, my walkie-talkie went off, which means I'm in range of some bots. Or they're in range of me, either way. Oh, fuck! Oh, these guys. That's what I meant by ballistics and trajectory, because you need to kind of lead your targets depending on how far away they are. It's something that took me a fucking while to get, because I really had to pinpoint how the fuck the ballistics worked in this game. Since then, I've got a good bearing, though. Do I want what they have? Actually, let me approach just a little bit. I want to check and see if they have a stalker backpack. I don't think so. That looks like an assault backpack. I just want to check and see if any of these guys have a stalker backpack, because I could use a stalker backpack. Those two have assault backpacks. What do the two in front have? Nothing useful. I'll leave them alone. Ooh, there's an epic mission. Damn, I'm gonna go take that on here soon. I just need to get back to base, drop off my shit, rearrange some stuff, probably. Maybe give some stuff away, I don't know. But yeah, one thing, oh fuck. I threw myself off there. Fucking turned on my voice changer by accident. I think I need to fucking unbind that key, because every time I press enter, I routed it to enter, but maybe that was a stupid mistake. I'll fucking route it to one of the other keys that I barely press, because pressing enter every time, like I thought it would route it to a separate enter. Like I routed it to the enter by my number pad key, or by my number pad. Excuse me. Or rather, just the numpad. I was using that enter, and I figured that enter would qualify as a separate enter from the one on the other side of my keyboard for the keybind. But I guess not. I guess they're both routed in the same way. Same configuration. So I feel like I'm going to have to unbind my voice changer from enter and route it to something else. Because every time I press enter to do anything at all, I fucking turn on my voice changer, and it kind of annoys me, because I'm like, fuck, I'm not trying to turn on my voice changer right now. I don't need it right now. Especially if I'm just chilling, just fucking casually grinding on my own or something. And I'm not trying to record anything, or I'm not trying to I guess mess around with friends or anything like that. I'm not trying to around. Also, as you have probably been able to notice, there are animals that you can hear, and I believe sometimes you can see them. I think, because I don't remember if I've seen squirrels or birds. But you can't interact with them yet. You can't hunt them. You can't shoot them. I don't think you see them. I think those were leaves, like moving leaves in the trees. But that is something that they plan on implementing later on. They would like to implement animals. Especially, I think they said for sure they want to implement fishing as a way to craft your own food, so that they can add a bit more to the crafting and start flushing it out a bit more. Because right now, like I said, it's pretty basic. It's kind of bare bones. It's simple, but it does give you something else to do, especially whenever you're creating your base. And I like I said, I wish I could show you guys the fucking base that I had twice now. Twice I have built a gigantic fucking base, and each time it got deleted, which was just my own fault, obviously, because in this game, if you don't log in for 7 days, any base that you own, that you yourself own, will get deleted. Just because they try to save on resources and try to save on space. Because obviously, then, if your base is deleted, if you're not playing for like 7 days, or not playing for a while, or don't even play anymore, then that space could be freed up and it could be used for something else. You know, someone else could plant a base nearby. Because otherwise, if everyone leaves their base there, you can only make a base so close to someone else's base, or to a town. And in my case, each time, I guess I didn't log in for more than a week. The first time I thought I logged in like 5 days for my last login, but I guess not. Maybe I did the math wrong. And then this most recent time was whenever my PC went down and I got fucked. I did burn through. Sorry, I did burn through a fair amount of my ammo. It looks like, though, which is good because I'm just trying to really lessen it. I had a shit ton of ammo, 7.62 ammo, for my RPK, or well, just for a 7.62 weapon. 7.62 by what is this? 7.62 by 39 to be exact. And I had quite a bit of it, so I figured I would just burn through it. And I was gonna use something else, but because I have a few other 7.62 weapons. Yeah, here we go. This is another 7.62 by 39 weapon. It's a Grom. This is the weapon that I was talking about, where it has the underbarrel already attached, or sorry, the foregrip already attached to the underbarrel. And that you can't remove. But at the same time, that also helps it out because it's technically one of those what is that? The bullpup rifles, where it's between an AR, like a full length AR, and a SMG. So it's good for handling, good for mobility, good for close quarters. But you kind of lose out some of the effectiveness at range. And damage wise, it does less than some of these other long barrels, which obviously is to be expected because shorter barrel means less velocity, less range. Usually, anyway. But yeah, I was just using this RPK because it's an LMG. It's a 75 round mag. Has pretty good stopping power, and that way I can take down plenty of enemies without having to reload as often. Especially considering I only shoot in semi-auto for the most part. And what kind of weapon I use depends on the situation. So if I'm going like solo into a pretty hard mission, like a hard or an epic mission, I will use an LMG typically, just because they have more stopping power, they have more rounds in the mag, so I don't have to worry about reloading as often. And like I said, I also shoot in semi-auto, so definitely conserve my ammo. But if I'm not doing that, then typically I'll go for using a just a regular AR, sometimes an SMG, or sometimes I'll go with like an LMG sniper rifle combo. Which right now I just have the shotgun. I'll try and edit this down, obviously, because some of this is just me running around and me talking to the other guy, which he's cool. You know, maybe I'll recruit him to my crew. Who knows? Because I at some point would like to start probably recruiting people to my crew and just have them hanging in my base once I reconstruct it. Because I am going to build it again, and maybe I'll make that its own video. Granted, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that because each time that I have built my base, it's taken me roughly 25 hours each time. Not all in one day, of course. 25 hours, so 5 hours a day, approximately 5 hours a day. So it took me about 5 days, and I mean, I'm thinking about it, but it'll just depend because obviously not everyone sticks with this game for too long because they burn themselves out. They go too hard. They fucking get shit done, and they burn themselves out. They have nothing else to do because they've done all the missions. They've accumulated what they feel is a very high amount of gear. They have money. You know, they may have close to like 1 million in cash, and I mean, me, I have 3.3 million. Technically, I had about 3.8 million tops, but I did spend some on a couple occasions. And oh shit, where's the trader? Oh no way, he's way down here. I'm not fucking making it there. I may take on that epic mission though here in a second, and this one's closer than the other one. This is 2.8 kilometers. This is 1.5 kilometers. So I'll probably head that way. But I need to clear out some inventory space. I mean, normally for those epic missions, I prefer to take a sniper rifle so I can take them out long range. But the problem is, though, that whenever I do that, I normally grab whatever extra weapons I can with a stalker backpack. Because I can hold 2 weapons in here. And the rest can be filled up with any other miscellaneous stuff that I want. So I can carry, like, what, 2 weapons and 2 handguns, I believe? 2 or 3 handguns. But with the Typhoon backpack, I can only carry handguns in here. Or, you know, this small stuff. I can't carry full rifles. So if I want to bring any kind of weapon back, I would have to leave the one slot open, which would be this one here. Oh, actually, I can. Did I already get rid of it? Oh, I guess I did. Here's the 5.7. Does he have 5.7 ammo? Yeah, he does. If that's the case, why don't I just fucking get rid of that? Let me stack all my shit. Use this 5.7. I don't have a suppressor for it. Oh, yeah, I do. There we go. Much better. And this is for a flashlight. But I don't have a little flashlight for it. Unload that. Sell that. Keep that there. Put that there. Put that there. God damn, I guess I was actually starting to sweat. I fucking just moved my headphones just a little bit to adjust them, and it felt like it unstuck from my goddamn ear. So, I mean, my skin's pretty oily. I have fucking oily skin, so that's not fucking surprising. It's also why I usually use earphones instead, but if I use my earphones, I'm gonna be fucking screaming because my earphones are more noise canceling than these headphones are. And I'm still gonna be getting more different types of like headphones and earphones. I'll be getting several, and then I'll probably be testing them out, seeing which ones work, which ones don't, and I'll be saving them as spares. But I will also at the same time then let you guys know which ones I felt were good, which ones aren't so good. Which obviously I'll probably take my word with a grain of salt because I'm half deaf, so I can't get the full effect. I'm deaf in my left ear, so I can really only hear on my right ear. So like right now, I'm monitoring my own fucking audio, but it's going into my left ear, so I can only tell that I'm getting fucking audio. I can't actually hear my words clearly, so it's throwing me off. I'll put that pumpkin away because I don't want to lose that. Oh, money, obviously. I don't need to carry that on me. Oh, that fucking mission left. Well, shit. Oh well. Let me get this convoy. I also pretty often, pretty frequently, check to see who, or not who, but how many people are in the server. And then from there, I check who is all in. There isn't an actual way to check who logs into a server. But there is a little trick that I found, which I'm not going to disclose because I don't want anyone abusing that. And even I don't abuse that. I do that more as a way to like see who all logs in, greet people. Basically, I just welcome people into the server, especially more so if I know them. But if not, you know, I'll just keep an eye on them, see if they're total assholes or not. Because obviously there might be some new players in here that maybe are just getting their feet wet, just getting started. And you know, if there's an asshole in here that is totally camping the safe zone, which is obviously part of the game, but you know, the server tends to be more chill, and we just try to keep it that way. We collectively, not just me. But yeah, and obviously there are people that are itching for PvP in here at times. So whenever someone joins in here that tends to be more of an asshole, then I can just easily be like, hey guys, this guy is free game. He has absolutely just been in for PvP. He's been trying to kill everyone. He's killed this many people. He's trying to kill me. So have fun. You guys have free reign. Is basically how it goes. That's happened a couple times where there were like three or four, I believe, main people that were fucking causing issues in the server. Whereas everyone else was pretty much just trying to hang out, coordinate, you know, maybe still consensually PvP a bit, but not totally fucking be out for blood and have everything get thrown into chaos. Because we have, like, I guess you could say, like, this server is kind of like a very loose alliance where we kind of have started to, quote unquote, make a society where we all kind of coordinate, we work together. Sometimes people will ask for help and they'll hire people from you know, another party, or individuals that are experienced, like myself, for example, and then we'll work together. We'll take them around to different areas, show them the ropes. Sometimes we'll trade stuff because there isn't a specific trade to trade, or rather player to player way to trade. But you know, you can just quite as easily just drop something on the ground and, you know, tell whoever it is to pick it up, because it's for them. Stuff like that. Or I'm checking the map because this convoy is right here, but I'm in range of them. So if they see me first, they're gonna light me the fuck up, and there's like 7 of them and 1 of me. So I want to let them get ahead of me just a little bit, and then I can get a drop on them. Because they're on the road. The bots in this game control the roads and the towns for the most part. We, as players, kind of have to work around that. So, right now what I'm doing is I'm letting them get basically a false sense of security. Letting them have the road, and then getting the drop on them from a little bit further out. Where I can keep my presence hidden a bit more easily, and ideally try and use a tree as cover. It's not gonna be great cover, but it still helps a bit more. Oh fuck, they're nearby, but I don't know how near. This also doesn't update as soon as it could, so it takes a second. So they may not actually be, yeah, there you go. They may not actually be like 70 meters out. They might be like closer to 200 meters out, but it takes a little bit for it to update, just because of the circle that it's in. I just usually, like I said, I usually just check the player count and see how many people are in here. As well as also like I'm an experienced player. I do that also as a way to let other newer people kind of have free reign, so that I don't hog all the higher level stuff in case they would like to try some of it. Um, if they need my help or if they try to party up, that's fine. That's literally part of this game. It's a PvPvE game. So, I mean, obviously, I don't discourage PvP, but I don't want to have people being total assholes to each other, if at all or if at all possible. Alright, time to get the drop on him. That was a nice target. See, they don't see me. Since they can't see me, they can't shoot me. I'm too far at range. I believe that was the last one. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, moving forward. But yeah, I definitely don't discourage PvP in here. But we try to keep it more controlled, consensual PvP. People will sometimes spar or have like a firefight duel, so to speak, in here. They'll just literally ask in chat, who's down to have a little bit of a practice firefight, and obviously they do kill each other, but they do it just to make sure that their skills are still up to par, and to kind of help some of that, I have been thinking about starting a PvP arena where I'm gonna build basically like a stadium-like area, which I thought about that and then found out later on that actually some people in other servers have already been doing that, so I'm a little late to the party, I guess, but it is something that I still want to do. Ooh, there we go. Dog tag. Take that case. That MG would sell for quite a bit, but fuck it, it's only 140 bucks. Let me take this instead and I'll sell that. That G36 would be nice, but since I don't have a stocker backpack, I have to be very fucking picky with what I take and what I don't take. And what I just did there is one of the newer events, and it's called an event because they spawn and they are only available for a limited amount of time. As you can see there, it's basically a patrol that moves within certain sort of sectors, designated sectors. They have their own routes. I believe they changed the routes a little bit more with this last patch, based on what I've been seeing the convoys do on the map. But still, for the most part, you can still kind of get an idea of how they operate, where they move, where they run. And the goal there is to take them all out. The guy that looks the most well geared, typically in like ghillie suit or body armor like what that guy had, and having like a sniper rifle, a Dragunov, which is a sniper rifle, but I just mean a different type of sniper rifle, or like an MG. Those guys will typically be the quote-unquote boss of the patrol, the leader of the patrol. When you take him out, he will drop a case, which is what I have now on me. You take that case to any of the vendors anywhere on the map, in any of the cities, and you take it to them. They will open it for you, and then you randomly get something out of it. It may be some great attachments, or it may be some okay attachments, or it might be kind of shit. But it just depends. That's the best way to unlock the higher grade attachments. Like for example, this magazine attachment. I got this from one of these cases, and also this higher level muzzle brake, also from that. You can get up to a tier 3 and M3 Mark III attachment for the muzzle brake, which I've only gotten 2 or 3, I believe, and they were for a 5.56 weapon. I haven't gotten any other ones. Actually, No, yeah, I don't think I've gotten any other ones for any other weapons. But which I mean does kind of make me question if there are any available. But I'm pretty sure there are. As far as I know, there should be. I try to keep up with the patch notes as much as possible. I try to keep up with the patch notes with just about every game that I play and spend any real time into. Okay, so first let me get rid of this. Sell that for the money, and then open this. So I got a special type of like a red dot sight, and I got a Mark II 545 by 39 muzzle brake, which I have one right here already. And I don't typically need more than one of these, unless I'm giving one away or selling one. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. And as you can tell here, this is actually one of the Halloween skin ones. So I would like to save this, but as you can tell here, I have everything fucking full. Unless I store this in maybe the southern safe zone, or the other scenario, I guess, would be where I would store this in my base. But my base is non-existent currently, so I gotta figure out what the fuck to do.
Ну что, здорово, бандит.
And these vendors only speak Russian, by the way. So you won't be able to tell what the fuck they say unless you speak Russian. Which, I mean, does add a nice effect to it. But it's just a little extra thing to be aware of. I mean, I could get rid of some of the excess armor, I guess. It's not like I need that much. I mean, I run convoys pretty often, so I get armor back pretty quickly. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these. It's 84,000 right there. I typically prefer using this one, but both of these have different styles. So especially like if you like having a certain type of peripheral vision whenever you're ADSing on a certain site, these will both give you different types of peripherals. Because obviously with an ACOG or one of these other higher zoom scopes, when you're looking through the site, you're basically blind to everything else. So someone could sneak up on you from your blind spots and you'd be fucked. Fuck, I don't know what to do here. I guess let me put this here. Let me stack this shit. I'll put these masks away for now, and I'll figure out what to do with those later. Maybe I'll give them away, because this one is the only one I want so far, the pumpkin one. Or the one I want to keep. And I mean, that's basically it for now. So, I mean, I don't want to drag this video on too long, because I will have to edit it down, and I think it's going to be around an hour long. I'll probably edit out a little bit of it here and there as well, so. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Because also, these missions rotate on a time basis, so I don't know when the next one's going to spawn. There's an easy one up here, but I'm trying to stick to, like, hard, epic, or convoys, or heli crashes. Maybe a cargo drop. Which you can see here. You'll see heli crash designated, or yeah, designated by this icon, a cargo drop by this icon, a trader, which I would like a trader to spawn somewhere up here up north so I don't have to run way down south. That way I could, ideally, if it's an armor vendor, I can buy a backpack from him, and I could buy the stalker backpack, which is going to cost me 225,000. But when you have 3 million, it's not that big of a deal, and I'll make that money back in a fairly easy time, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I just need a new backpack so that I can actually pick up more loot and not have to worry about organizing this shit every single time as much. And convoys obviously spawn like this, which is what I just took down. But yeah, I don't know when the next one's gonna spawn, and I don't want to keep the video going for too long because I do have some other videos. Oh well, one other video that I would like to record tonight before I just chill for the rest of the night and go to sleep. So I guess I'll end the video there. Oh yeah, also here are the missions. You can see easy, medium, hard, and epic. But yeah, stay tuned for more. I will be coming back to this game pretty often, I'd say. Obviously, I play off camera quite a bit, off recording, just because I've been trying to get familiar with the game and really get used to it. And obviously, as you can tell, that's kind of happened. Actually, you know what? Since I'm not gonna be doing much right now, let me fucking put on this pumpkin head mask. Okay, yeah, I dig that. That's pretty cool. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, say goodbye to Pumpkinhead, and I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more. I will be back in this game, like I said, and I will be recording more videos and a bunch of different games and trying to balance all of my games as much as possible and at least recording a couple videos in each game before I cycle through them and go back to them eventually. But stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys. Wait for it. Have a good one.